are in more trouble. And I wouldn't have thought I'd be saying this at this point in the season, but with Percy Harvin leaving, Marshawn Lynch not really getting the touches that I think he deserved to get, and like I said a week ago, the Seahawks not having an identity. Now, Russell Wilson is doing what Russell Wilson does, putting the team on his back, making plays. He can drop back, throw the ball if he needs to. He's going to use his footwork a lot more this season. But are you depending on Russell Wilson to be your running back for the rest of the year? You have to figure out what it is you want to do. Do you want to pass the ball and utilize Baldwin and these other receivers as complementary pieces to make up for Harvin? Or do you want to be a running team and give the ball to Marshawn Lynch and collectively put those yards up with Russell Wilson's feet?
Well, they made their name on defense, right? But
I do think it's fair now to say we've talked about 49er locker room turmoil and disconnect. We can talk about Seattle now. Percy Harvin, there were a couple of fights. Marshawn Lynch mysteriously missed the opening series a couple of weeks ago. We're hearing about some things. But I believe there's a better foundation there to overcome this. Yeah. Russell Wilson clearly the leader, Pete Carroll firmly in charge. In San Francisco, now they've got some things to be excited about coming up, but you don't know what Jim Harbaugh. He's been so good as a coach in his entire career, pro and college. He's never had a real crisis, and we don't know whether he'll be back next year, Baldy.
You know, I think Seattle, though, to go with Nate here, Mike, because last year, to me, when that team made a name for itself, it was the Legion of Boom. And they're not the Legion of Boom. They led the league in interceptions a year ago. They only have 2 so far this year. Byron Maxwell, there's no answer when he's out of the lineup right now. They're not making the devastating hits in the middle of the field. They don't look like the same defense. And that home field advantage that they had last year, it's been pierced already this year. Yeah. That's the team that I'd be concerned about right now.
Either of these teams missed the playoffs real quickly.
Seattle's on the Friends.
You got AZ playing well, though.
Count out the Rams. I'm serious.
Don't count out the Cardinals.
And a lot of aftermath.